Imagine this. You signed up to become one of the toughest soldiers on the planet. You wake up at 4 in the morning. You run until your legs give out. You crawl through mud. You push through pain. And you do it all again the next day. Now imagine surviving all of that, only to face something that no training in the world could ever prepare you for. Something that moves without a sound. Something that can track your every step. Something built not to capture, but to destroy. This is War Machine. And trust me, by the end of this video, your heart will be racing. Stay with me. This story is just getting started. We open in a war zone. Dust, smoke, the sound of explosions. A squad of soldiers is ambushed in Kandahar, one of the most dangerous places on Earth. In the middle of all that chaos, one man makes a decision that saves lives. Not because he was ordered to, not because it was easy, but because he refused to leave his brothers behind. That man is our main character. We will call him 81, because that is the number the Army gives him when he arrives at the Rangers training base. Big guy, built like a tank, but broken on the inside. You see, the ambush that made him a hero also took someone away from him. His brother, his blood, his best friend. They had a dream, both of them, to become U.S. Army Rangers together.
You and me, getting our Ranger scrolls.
You're in, I'm in.
You promise?
And now 81 is doing it alone. He does not care about medals. He does not care about being called a hero. He just wants to finish what they started for his brother. 81 arrives at the Rangers training base, and right away, you know this is not going to be easy. The place is brutal, built to break people. The head instructor, a no-nonsense veteran who has seen it all, takes one look at 81 and makes it very clear. He does not think this man is ready.
Your physical strength is not in question. What concerns us is what's going on inside your head. And peer review indicates that you're not bonding with the other candidates.
These aren't the hallmarks of a stable candidate.
That kind of doubt? It only makes 81 more dangerous. Around him, we meet the rest of the recruits. There is a seasoned soldier who has been through things most people cannot imagine. Calm, focused, the kind of guy you want next to you when everything goes wrong. There is a joker in the group who keeps the mood light, cracking jokes even when his legs are screaming. And there are others, each one with a story, each one fighting for a reason. On paper, they are a team, but 81 wants no part of that. He is here for one person, his brother. He keeps to himself. He pushes harder than everyone else. He does not ask for help. And he does not offer it. The training is punishing. Week after week, rain, mud, sleepless nights, physical limits pushed past the breaking point. This is where soldiers are forged. And this is where our story is really building. Because something else is coming. Something none of them are ready for. This thing is not human. It is not from any military program any of them have ever heard of. It moves through like a ghost, barely a sound, and when it locks onto a target, that target does not survive. It fires beams of concentrated energy. One hit and a soldier is gone, completely. The recruits scatter, some freeze, some run. Every few minutes, the group gets smaller, and with every loss, the terror in the survivors grows. 81, though, something shifts in him. He is watching, studying, thinking. All those weeks of brutal training, every drill, every obstacle, every pain that felt pointless at the time, it is suddenly starting to make sense. Because the machine is powerful, but it is not perfect. And 81 is beginning to see the cracks. This is the moment where the movie shifts from survival horror to all-out action. And it is glorious. 81 stops running. And with what little they have left, weapons, instincts, and each other, the remaining soldiers decide to fight. Everything you watch them train for comes roaring back to life. 81 leads with everything he has. One-liners fly between explosions. The kind of cool, confident lines that let you know this man has made peace with what is coming, and decided to walk toward it anyway. The action sequences are relentless, vehicles used as weapons. Every inch of that training base turned into a battlefield. It is like one long, adrenaline-soaked boss fight, and you will not want to blink. By now, the group is small, tired, bleeding, but standing. And the machine? It is not done. What follows is the kind of final sequence that makes you hold your breath. 81. face to face with the most dangerous thing he has ever encountered. A machine that cannot be reasoned with, cannot be bargained with, cannot be scared. But here is the thing about machines. They are built with rules, logic, patterns, and 81 has spent weeks being shaped into something that goes beyond all of that. The final confrontation is raw, intense, and deeply personal. Because through all the chaos, this man is still thinking about his brother, still carrying that promise, still fighting for the dream they built together. Whatever happens in those final moments, you will feel it. War Machine is exactly the kind of movie that reminds you why we love action films. It is not trying to be the most complicated story ever told. It knows what it is, and it delivers on every single promise it makes. Big action, real emotion, a hero worth rooting for, and a threat unlike anything you have seen in a film like this before. Is it cheesy in places? A little. Does it matter? Not one bit, because when the adrenaline hits, you forget everything else. If you enjoyed this recap, hit that like button and subscribe to CineFlicks for more movie breakdowns every single week. Drop a comment below. Would you survive the Rangers training? Let us know. And as always, we will see you in the next one.